Now, while we have you here for the period of time that we do, I want to shift gears. Thank you very much for sharing and responding to those other things. I'm going to get to our previous employment situation. Now, before we met up at the gym, okay, and over the course of some conversations, we discovered that we worked at a previous establishment together. You were on one side of the establishment. I was on the other side of the establishment. Okay. Now, those who are familiar with me in this channel understand that I used to be an exotic entertainer. And at one point, I worked at a club called Stallions, which is in the south suburbs of Chicago. Connected to that club, Stallions, was another club for female entertainers called the Skybox Lounge. Okay. Guess who worked at the Skybox Lounge as a bartender? Don't get too excited. She wasn't a scripper. However, she was literally on the other side of the building that I was at as a bartender. Miss Keisha, can you tell us about what that was like for you?
Yeah, I mean, for me, it was fun. I mean, I definitely made a lot of money. What's different about my story is I made a lot of money doing what most girls wasn't doing. Meaning, like, so pretty much like I wasn't doing what everybody else was doing. At that point, I had kind of changed my life, right? And when I went in, I'm like, I'm not gonna wear certain things. I'm not gonna wear the booty shorts. I'm not, of course, I still wore something sexy, but it wasn't what everybody else wore.
Oh, come on, nah.
No.
I'm just kidding. Keep going. So basically, you were a lamb in the lion's den, huh?
I guess you can say that. Yeah, you could definitely say that.
Okay, so you had your regulars, and what did they call your section? The section that you were bartending in. What would they refer to that as?
The suburbs.
Okay, now what's the difference between the suburbs and the city girls?
The city girls, they twerking, they on the bar, they getting it low, they doing whatever, you know what I mean? To get their money. The suburbs, I'm actually working, right? I'm actually putting in work to make sure your drink. Now that's why I got most of my customers, because my drinks were delicious. The other girls, they was just gonna throw you some ice and pour and give you the cup. You know what I mean? Because they're making their money. They don't have to do all that. I actually had to work because I wasn't doing what all the other girls was doing. But like they knew, like, hey, over there, she don't play that. Don't throw the money on her. You know what I mean? She's not one of them. So it was a lot of respect, and it was a lot, but it was also, it was fun, but it was also fun with respect. Like they didn't disrespect me, or they didn't, touch on me and do, what they may do with others.
Good
if that
Lord.
makes sense. Yeah.
For everybody in the chat, could you imagine being one of Miss Keisha's customers? Oh my Lord. Goodness. In any case, let's come on back. Now, what's your opinion on tricks? You know what a trick is?
Yeah. What's my opinion on them? I've never got into the trick thing.
Meaning,
even, you know what? I take that back. I've tried it. It does not work for me. And the reason why I say that is because if I don't really like you for real, I can't do it. Like, I'm not one of those ones that can play it off. Like, okay, he's tricking on me, so I'm going to put on a big smile. I'm going to you know what I mean? Ooh, daddy. Ooh, I can't do it. If I don't like you, you're going to know it. Because I'm not going to want you. I'm going to cringe when you touch me. I tried it many years ago. It just did not work for me. I don't have that type of personality where I can fake the funk.
Well, listen, you know the word. You said, ooh, what? Ooh, daddy? Well, hold on now. Miss Keisha know what she's doing now.
Well, I used to have a girlfriend tell me all the time. She's like, Keisha, you got it. You got it. You just don't know what to do with it. And I didn't, because I didn't want, that just wasn't me. Like, I could have been one of those ones, but it just never was me.
There you go. Well, yeah. So while you were on that side, entertaining in your own way as a mixologist, as a hostess, if you would, I'm on the other side, sweating to females who are white girl wasted, throwing up on the couches, wanting some things done for a little piece of change.
Wow, really?
Wanting us to do something funny for some money.
Oh,
Because
wow.
we have VIP on us, just like over on your side. But our VIP, okay, on your side of the club is nice because it's built out. It's made for men to come and spend that money.
Yeah.
They know that women are cheap as hell.
Right.
Don't want to spend nothing. The hardly want to bad drinks. So we got to
Yeah.
always be constantly promoting the drinks and specials and things like that. And our VIP, it was, oh man, I'll put them on blast. Look, our VIP was like next to the DJ booth and separated by a little curtain. It was a curtain with a chair in it. I kid you
Wow.
not. Our VIP, and so we had to promote taking them to VIP so that they can have a more intimate, relaxed, and exciting experience. Okay, actually,
Mm-hmm.
really getting up close and personal, understanding with the entertainment. And listen, what actually happened in the VIP on our side, that's a whole nother conversation for a whole nother day. I don't want to burn your holy ears. Like, listen, but let's just be honest with it, man. Women are bold. Women are direct when they want something. Okay, when women see what they want,
Mm-hmm.
rules be damned.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. That's
Okay,
very true.
so the saving grace for that is that we were able to convince them to keep on re-ing up, keep on buying more time in the VIP. That's a good way to get your tip out for the night. And did y'all have to tip out as bartenders?
Yeah.
Okay.
We did, but I didn't because actually I was a manager. I was
Okay.
actually a manager, but the way they paid me was they gave me a bar. They paid me up front and they gave me one of the bars.
Okay. Wow. Look at
So,
that.
right, I was the bottle girl manager.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
yeah, they paid me through giving me my own bar.
That is fantastic.
Yeah.
Wow. Man,
Yeah.
that's a whole
It was love. So
yeah.
at first they didn't make me do the tip out, but on when I moved to the second club, Club O, they made me tip out.
Oh, you went to
All
Club
those
O?
perks. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Mm-hmm.
was huge. That was a
Yeah.
huge
Yeah.
place. It
Yeah.
was crazy.
Yeah.
Lots of fun times had at Club O. So for those who are not familiar, obviously you can Google Club O. I don't know if that's open right now.
No, it's
Um,
not.
yeah, they closed a
Mm-mm.
lot of those clubs, but
Yeah. When
yeah,
they did that 12 o'clock curfew, it shut
okay,
everything down.
okay.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. For those who are just joining, we're having a conversation with the lovely, talented, and entrepreneurial Miss Keisha. Her Cash App is on the screen and her information for her Instagram, where you can contact her for this liquid cocaine, aka sea moss drink, which is delicious, absolutely wonderful. It is super popular at the gyms because people recognize the healing properties that this particular drink provides. And for a period of time, we were at the same place at the same time, but did not know. I was there from 15 to 18. So 2015 to 2018. I think you said you were there in
I
17.
came in, I think,
Okay.
in 2018.
Oh, 2018. Okay.
Yeah, I came in 2018. Yep.
Okay. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah.
2017, 2018, but I think 2018.
Okay. All right. Very cool. Very cool.